Tape 9. Action. Hey guys, Spoon here. This is my 9th time making the video. I would say 10, but last time I wouldn't really call a take. I've been going through a lot of work through this, and I hope y'all guys enjoy. I started doing all this at 7 o'clock, and it's 8:39 right now, so a lot of effort. But yeah, let's get right into the story. So the story takes place in 5th grade. It was me and my friend, who I'm going to call Blondie for the story. And my brother was watching me for this day, and he was 17 to 18 at the time. I don't really remember. But he ended up falling asleep before me and Blondie. And we wanted to do something fun and crazy. So we had this idea that we'd meet up with our friend, who I'm going to call Mr. Bean, throughout this story. And we did just that. We met up with Mr. Bean. We walked around for about an hour. We got bored, and Mr. Bean was telling us that he knew a way to get to the school from the house. So obviously we were down, and we start walking, and an hour goes by, another hour, and another hour. It took us 4 hours. It was like 12 when we met up, and we get to the school at 4 a.m. And we didn't just go to the school. We also met up with a friend of ours, and we knocked on his window because he lived near the school, and he was dead asleep. He didn't know we were coming by, so it was like really funny. And he wakes up, he comes outside, and we just walk around the school. We didn't like open anything, we didn't hop any fences, we didn't break anything, but it was fun. We still had a lot of fun looking at the school. We didn't go inside of it, we were outside. And the fourth person, our friend, he goes home because he gets bored. And me and Mr. Bean want to go home because it was also getting boring. So we're talking about going home, and Blondie wants to stay a little longer, and it starts pouring down rain. Now I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the story, but Mr. Bean has a cast on throughout this whole entire event because he broke his arm previously. And I don't know if y'all know this, but you can't get your cast wet or else it'll ruin it. So we had to get to the house quick, and we ran. We ran behind the school and then in front of the elementary, because all of our schools were close together. And we ran straight to the courtyard type area, and it was pouring down rain, and there was huge holes everywhere. So we were going through puddle, like it was insane. But yeah, so we finally get to the road, and it's pitch black, and Blondie was talking to us, and he was like, look, since I couldn't really keep up, he was pretty much saying that they're gonna have to ditch me by myself in the dark when it was pouring down rain. Not my speaker, the mic just fell off. That's why I'm saying this last time using it. It's hard to keep up with. But he was pretty much talking about how he was gonna have to leave me by myself, and him and the other guy were gonna have to run home without me because I was slow. And Mr. Bean pretty much told him, even though Mr. Bean had the broken arm here, he was like, hey, we're not leaving Spoon because my arm, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna leave him by himself miles away from the house. And of course, 5 minutes after he says that, and we're walking together, I wave down a car, and it's somebody I know. My parents know his parents. It was kind of youngish, but we wave them down, and if it wasn't for me, they would have never got the ride. But we all got a ride back to our house, and it was crazy. But Blondie got his shoes left at inside the vehicle, and he told his dad his dad thought that Mr. Bean stole them. It was a crazy night. End of the story though, it was pretty exciting. I couldn't go too into detail for legal reasons, but if y'all get a bunch of likes on this video, I'll tell a story about me, Mr. Bean, and the fourth person getting shot at while playing Ding Dong Ditch. So hope y'all enjoy. If you want to hear the story about me getting killed by an old dude, then leave a like on the video. Hope y'all enjoy. Subscribe, tell your friends.